Hi, so let's make a quick tutorial on how you can list your product on your Shopify store. You can check the caption. I've made a list of all you need to get ready for you to list your product on the store. Okay. So here we have the Shopify dashboard. And if you are a beginner, you don't have to worry about the other options that you see here. The most important thing is you go to the products. From the products, you'll see this black button that says add products. Okay, so you have your title, your description, your media. Yeah, you can check your dashboard. I already have this listed, so I do like to have a list of everything on maybe on Google Docs. Then I just copy and paste here. So here you paste your title. Then you copy your description. That is your product description. You copy it and you go back to your Shopify page and you paste it on your description. Here you can have just a description of your product. You can also have some images there as well. Then you go to media. You already have your product saved on your system. So you just click on upload new. Click on upload new, then go to where you have your product saved, that is the images, and you open and bring them up to your Shopify page. So you see we have all these products here. I can move any of these images to the very first, that is the large image here. Whichever image is here means that is going to be the display image on your storefront. So you see the way I am just dragging and dropping on the large image, that is the large layout. So depending on whichever image you want your customers to see first, so that is the one you can just drag and drop them there. Then the category has already been auto-filled by Shopify. You don't have to worry about that. Then you see your price, and you can click on your compare ad. That is, let's say you are running a sales and you want to give a discount and you want to make it known to your customers that you've actually taken $2 or two whatever 2 naira out of it. So you can just click on your compared price, put on the old price. Yes, so it's going to show on the storefront. Then so the other options we have here, the unit price, the charge tax, that is if you want to charge, if you want tax to be removed from the product or to be for your clients, for your customers to be charged, then you can maybe write click on the charge tax. You have the unit price. These are not really, most times I don't use this tax except if my clients asked me to, or it's a specific requirement. So you can also add your unit price. You can also add your unit price, that is maybe the cost price if you want to calculate the percentage or the profit margin you want to see per each product. Then the next you have is here we have inventory. So you click on this black button next to inventory. That means you want your store to take inventory of how many products you have left on the store. So when there's a purchase of one, automatically there's a deduction by one. So let's say you have 20 products and there's a purchase of one product, it reduces to 19 and it keeps reducing like that. So when you click this track inventory, it means you want the store to keep updating that okay, there's a reduction in product till it gets to zero. So this space that has zero next to shop location is where you write the quantity of products that you want, that you have. Let's say you have 20 products, you have 25 products, you just write the quantity, and when you put this track inventory on, it automatically deducts from the total product that you have. Then you can put in your SKU, You can put in your barcode. If you do, if you do not, and probably you're just setting up a local store, you can just leave those ones. But if you are setting up an international store where you're really going for standard, you have to look out for the SKU, the barcode. I'm going to make a separate video on how you can get all of this, but for the purpose of this tutorial, just going basic. Okay, so next we have the shipping. So this is necessary if you are listing a physical product that will require you to ship. So what you have here, the basic thing you just need to do here is probably weigh your product, know the weight of your product. If you do not and you are setting up a local store, fine, you can just keep this. But if you are setting a standard store, you have to get your product weighed and put in the figures here. You can also change the unit if it's in kg, if it's in gram. You say the box for the unit then. Then we have the variant. So let's say your product has is in sizes, is in colors. That is where you can add those colors and probably have different prices. We are going to make a separate video on how you can set up your product variant. I don't want this video to be too long. Then you have the category meta field. This one is automatically auto-filled by Shopify because from the product they're able to know some things. Is it an adult product? What color it is? So Shopify already have this should I say SEO or AI or something to just know what product you have in. Yeah. Then you have the search engine. Here you can have AI, you can have ChatGPT to generate a short title, search engine title or search engine description for you. Yeah, I already have here. I think so. I already have here. So you just copy, search engine optimization is just something that when it is being searched on Google, on search engines, because of the keywords you used here, there's a high chance of your product popping up on Google or wherever it is being searched. So it's just one of the basic or the very basic step to put in for when setting or when doing Shopify SEO. Yes. So just want to try and have a lot of relating tags that people can search for. Just want to have them here. Just want to have it on your meta description and on your page title. So then we have the status here. We have the active, draft, unlisted. You can set it to whichever option. Active means that the product is live. Draft is you have the product but you don't want it to be live yet. That means people can see it on the storefront. Then unlisted, unlisted is probably you have it listed for a particular set of people. Maybe you can set the geography. Then we have the product organization. This is just trying to still streamline your product towards one direction, trying to tell Shopify what your product is all about. So type, you can have it as a earring, you can have it as a jewelry. That is if you are looking at setting up as a standard store. Remember, it's something you can still overlook for the meantime if your goal is just have something listed on your store. Then we have collections. Here we have not set any collections. I'm going to make a separate tutorial for that. So had it been we have collection sets, you'll see the list of collections we have on the store and you pick the collection you want this particular product to go under. Then we have tags. You can make sure to make use of your tags very well, just the same way you do it for your search engine description. But for your tags, you're just going to be listing word for word, or it could be a phrase on possible things people can search and your product will be found. Like, let's say, earring, you click on add tag, you type in, I think I have my tags here, right? Yeah. Okay, yes, earrings, pearl earrings, gold jewelry, fashion accessories, just add them to your tags. So you click on the plus icon, you add the second tag, you click on the add pearl earrings once you are done typing, and that is it. So you keep adding for as much tag as you can add. So the next, which is the theme template, it has already been set to default products. There are ways, there is actually a function for that in case you want some products to go to different pages, but let's leave it at this at the basic level. So that is that. After you're done, you click on the save. You have the save button above and also below. So you click on the save button and that is it. Your product has been listed. So let's go see how the product is on our storefront. So you can just preview the products. You can click on the preview above, or you can click back on products. Click on the eye icon next to it. Click on the eye icon next to the product. Once you hover on the product, you'll see an eye icon. You can click on that, or you can click view as, whichever method, and it is going to take you to the storefront. Let's see. And here we have our product listed. So you see the first image is the image we have at the bigger layout when we are when we are uploading the images. And that is it. So stay tuned for our next video. Bye.